Hi, Cancer! Welcome to my channel. This is the Light of Grace Tarot, and my name is Grace. Hello to my subscribers. Hello, and I welcome the new ones who checked out my channel. Hopefully, you like it. But just want to let you know, I'm not back yet. I just kind of miss feeling my cards, doing some reading. So I decided to do one for you, and I'm gonna be doing my all-time favorite money job life. I started with that reading, and I'm gonna do it today. And I'm hoping you resonate and it helps you with your situation. But first of all, I'm hoping and wishing that you are all in a good space in your life right now. So, with no further ado, let's start the reading. We'll start with money. Okay, start with money. So, Cancer. Spirit team, what do you have for my Cancer regarding money, please? What do we have for Cancer regarding money? Okay, you have the Page of Wands. One second, let me do it. Do drop. I just need one for now. Okay, something fell. Oh, it dropped again. Same. So we have the Seven of Swords. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. And the bottom of the card, you have the Strength. If you hear I'm doing laundry, so hopefully you don't get to hear the sound. So let's clarify this Page of Wands, please. What is this Page of Wands? Can you tell me more about this Page of Wands, please? You have Strength in reverse, which I already saw the Strength before. It's upright. This one is reverse. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles upright. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. You have the Justice upright. Bottom of the card, you have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. First thing that I want to say is that you're not broke. That's for sure. You're not broke. You are not having big financial issues. That's for sure. But one thing I can tell you, there's a little bit of a tricky energy in the midst of it, which is the challenge or the influencing factor. I'm trying to feel if this Seven of Swords is caused by another person or it's a situation, not caused by not by a person, but by a an incident or an event. I'm just gonna clarify the Seven of Swords one more time. One more for the Seven of Swords, please. One more. To give it more clarity, please. One more. Oops. Sorry, I dropped my cards. 1 second. Okay, got it. Sorry. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. Okay. We have the stars in reverse. Okay. I don't think it's a person. I think it's a situation. Not caused by a person, but something. For example, there's a leak in the toilet that needs some fixing, okay? Or it could be you invest some money to I don't know, some investment. I don't know anything about investment, actually. Let's say you invest money to something and that turned out to be a loss, or you got tricked by investing and thinking that you're gonna make money, but you didn't make money, okay? Or it could be you got lucky with something thinking you're gonna make money, but then it turned out to be a failed attempt. However this Seven of Swords comes to you, I think he did lose a little money because it's only a Page of Pentacles. But I'm gonna say with the stars in reverse here, it did hurt. It did bother you. It did make you feel a little disappointed for losing that little money that you put in. Or if it's something like a failed sink, like what I said, or failed toilet, you need to fix the plumbing, you need some plumbing, right? It's even if it's a small amount of expense that you're gonna be putting to get it fixed, it still bothers you because it's money, right? And I can for sure say that not everybody in this collectives are very rich, right? And for sure there's some of you that are in living in just decent amount of money, and some are really, really tight, you know. Not everybody's blessed, that's for sure. No judging about that, but that's the truth. So even if, let's say, they have to pay, okay, $200 for this, you know, for rich people, $200 nothing. But for the people who's making less, that's a very, you know, that's a lot of money for them. It would hurt them. But that otherwise you are a hardworking person. You are, and sometimes it's so it makes it, you work hard but you still feel a little, you know, sad because you look at this guy's face. He's working but he doesn't have that inspired face. I feel his energy like a gloomy energy. This is what I'm feeling with this. And clarified with Justice, this tells me that, you know, it did not come easy for you. You work so hard. You've gone through a lot just to save some money, to make some money. Maybe you have to have two jobs, right? You juggle 2 jobs to make some money. Sometimes you struggle making those money. And sometimes it's really unfair that you have to go through all that. It's unfair to see other people making more money than you do and they don't have to struggle. Some of them, they don't value money, and here you are, you value money, but still you have to work so hard for it. It's not fair, right? But that's life. You know, we can't really compare our life to the others because we don't know how they receive the blessings, and we can only make a comment, or we can only talk about us, just us, and hoping that we're not blaming other people. But anyway, that's not the point. Let's go back to your reading. So you're a working person, but of course sometimes you don't get to have that fulfillment. You still have this little bit of a, satisfaction with where you are with your money. But I mean, at least there is a little bit of this drive to push you forward, to continue doing what you're doing, despite that sometimes you have no control of what's happening. Sometimes you don't have the strength to move forward. Sometimes, even if you don't have that confidence within you, you still have that drive. Little it might seem, but you have the drive to work on having 2 jobs, or you don't have to have 2 jobs. Maybe you just have 1 job, but you're doing overtimes. That's the kind of person you are. You're a hardworking person. You don't give up. You move forward. You might be disappointed on one time. The next time, you move forward. Okay? What advice do you have for this? What advice do you have for my Cancer regarding money? What advice do you have for my Cancer regarding this money issue? You have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You have the 4 of Wands, bottom, 9 of Swords in reverse. The advice and the guidance that the universe wants you to know in regards to your situation is that even if you don't have that full emotional satisfaction with the situation that you're in at this point in time or in the future, you will get to the point of stability. You will. You won't be forever dealing with this, this dissatisfaction, this working hard at some point in time in your life. And I can't tell you when. I can't. There's no way for me to find out when exactly you're going to have this stability, financial stability. But I'm seeing here that there is financial stability, and it's pending. It might be pending right now. It might not be happening right now, but there is this potential of emotional happiness once you get to these points of stability. It's around the corner. It's just a matter of being patient, of getting there. Not give up. Continue moving forward, because this is your payment. This is your reward. What else? Luck will come. See, this is what I'm talking about. This 4 of Wands is your luck. It will come. I just don't know when, but it will come. So don't lose hope, my dear Cancer. Don't lose hope. Smile. Yes, smile while the world is done. Smile. One more, please. Okay. A little bit more time needed. Okay. These 4 of Wands, like what I said, it might not be now. It's not for sure now, and not anytime soon. A little bit more time may be needed for you to get to the 4 of Wands, for that stability. Okay? Be patient. Have that in your mind. Something to look forward to. Okay? Now let's go jump to job or career. What do you have for my Cancer regarding jobs or career? What is the energy that they are in right now when it comes to job? their job and career. You have the Six of Swords. What is the challenge? You have the Stars. Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles. I couldn't really tell if this reversed, but I will read it intuitively, okay? At the bottom of the card, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify it. Cancer. Okay, what is the Six of Swords, please, Spirit Team? What is the Six of Swords? You have, it's clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, 6-6. Clarified by the Six of Wands, so 6-6-6. Oh, there's 6, 6, 6, and 6. 4, 6. Ooh la la. What is the Six of Pentacles, please? And clarify, the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse, and you have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the card. So having the Four of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords as the bottom of the cards, I can say that maybe you guys are not in a balanced state or not fully happy or not fully contented with your work. You're not hating it, or you're not hating it, but maybe you might not be fully satisfied. Or maybe you're going through some issues that is affecting your energy and your balance at work. It could be a project that you're working on, but it's not going well for you. Or maybe you have a business and you're not making enough profits. Or it could just be, maybe you have some coworkers that is causing problems at work, or they're not listening. If you're a boss, they're not listening to you, and so on. There's so many things that can say, you know, that there is some issue. Whatever that issue may be, it's having this I'm trying to figure out if this Stars and the Six of Wands is the after effect of what you're going through, or this is what you are thinking in your head. What I'm trying to say with that is that maybe for some of you, you've gone through that. Maybe what I was just mentioning about maybe some issues with your work is the past, and you're already healing from it. You already got over, you got it out of your system. You're done with it. You're moving forward. For some of you, maybe that's the thing. But for some, this is in the mind. I want to heal this. I don't want to be bothered by these issues at work. I want to push through. I want to be triumphant with this. I might not be there, but that's my goal. And saying that, you have this Six of Swords moving forward. You might not be fully out there from that cave, but you are already started to get out of the cave, out of that darkness, out of this emotional imbalance. You are already started it. Not fully out, not fully emotionally satisfied, but you are in your mind. You're already in the process of moving forward. Leaving this dissatisfaction, leaving this disappointment. And right now, what you're doing is bringing this balance, getting out of this confusion, getting out of this overwhelming feeling. You're not fully there yet too, but that's what you're working on. So having this star in the middle of this reading, that is my challenge, that is the influencing factor. This is what's driving you. This is your goal, is to heal what is not working for you at work, to take this burden and disappointment that you're having, because for sure you want to work in a very nice environment. You want to work with a good feeling. You want to be inspired at work, because it would be a drag if you have that feeling and you're gonna and you have to work there for 20 more years. And just imagine that. That's gonna get you sick, and that's gonna be not a happy situation for you for the longest time. So it's good that you're starting that. It's good that you're working that. Okay, Cancer? So let's see what the advice, message, guidance that you have from the universe regarding the situation that you're in. What advice, message that you have for my Cancer regarding the situation, please? You have the Seven of Swords in reverse. One more, please. One more, please. Okay. You have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Bottom, you have the High Priestess. The advice here and the guidance that the universe is trying to tell you, or wants to tell you, is that there is a change. Thank you, Spirit. There is going to be a change of situation. This change is an energy of positivity, energy of inspiration, energy of a little bit more excitement. This is a change in your inner world, change in your feelings. This is what's coming. You're going to be leaving behind what is no longer working for you. You're leaving behind what's not true to you. You're leaving behind that's not your, what you just don't, yeah, what you don't deserve. You're leaving behind the lies that you have inside you. You want to be true to yourself, and the truth is that I want to be excited about my work. I want to be inspired. I want to just be a place where I can go and thrive. Okay? And that's what the universe is trying to tell you, that you will thrive. You will be okay. You will be inspired. Maybe whatever feeling you might have right now is just for now. It's not going to be forever, which is true. I believe in that solely. Life is like this. It's like a wave. Sometimes you're in the upper part of it, and sometimes you're in the bottom. It's not a straight flat water, because water is not always flat. There's always some movement. Even a slight movement there is. Even Earth, we're not flat. There is always mountain, hills, and okay, I'm straying away from my message, but That's what I'm trying to say. There is this excitement coming to your life, and you're leaving behind what's no longer working for you. Okay? What else? You have a little bit more time. True. So be patient, my dear Cancer. One more, please. You have see it for what it is for now. Yes. One more, please. It will get better. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It will get better. Okay. So that is your reading for job. Now we're gonna go jump to life. Now let's go. Oops, I dropped my card. I feel like I have a hole in my hands. Okay, let me just shuffle this card quickly. Okay, what do you have for my Cancer regarding life? What is this situation that they have right now in their life? What's that general energy? Okay, you have the Hierophant. Okay, you have the Star in reverse. You have the Four of Wands. Bottom of the card, you have the Six of Pentacles. Let's clarify them. What is this Hierophant, please? Can you tell me more about this Hierophant? Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles. What is this Stars in reverse, please? What is this Stars about? You have the Queen of Wands in reverse, so there's two queens. Two queens. What is this Four of Wands, please? And you have the Six of Swords in reverse. Bottom, you have the King of Swords. What I'm getting here, there's so many court cards, so I do feel that it is about people. It's about people. And we have the King of Swords here, and we have the two queens. If you don't resonate with this reading here that I'm just gonna say, so maybe you can skip this, but for some this is a very specific situation. What I'm getting here is there is a partnership. It could be romantic, it could be business partner, it could be a friend that you're living with, but it's about two people and there's some extra people, or it doesn't have to be. For some, there's a problem with marriage. And it appears to be, I'm not seeing the Three of Swords to say, or the Three of Cups to say that there's a third party situation here, but there is a third party situation. I mean, talking about another person. you know. Because what I'm feeling with this is that this is the other person. This is you. This other person is not fully formed, but it's in your head and in your heart. This person exists. This could be the person that you're having some feelings, that you're thinking about a lot. That is not maybe your person. Okay, if that is not your situation, this is about a situation that it's really getting to you. For example, if you are in a partnership, it could be romantic, business, friendship, whatever. The relationship you're having with them is becoming a little chaotic. You are in this mental battle with this person. You are not on the same page with this person. Because the Hierophant is a partnership for me. It's like church. It's like dedication, devotion to another person. Because of this situation, and take what resonates here, okay? Because there's a lot of stories and I cannot explain to you everything, but the main gist for this is that there is a dynamic. There's a dynamic that is not working right now, that is causing you to be maybe disappointed, angry, not balanced, annoyed. And it's making you less desirable, makes you not inspired. But you are facing it with groundedness. You're facing this situation with a good faith, good I would say mindset. You are not overwhelmed. You're pretty grounded as you're going through this. You pray for things to get better if you're religious. If you're not, if you're just a spiritual person, you are having faith that things gonna be okay, that you can go through this. And you're gonna keep pushing, despite that it does affect you mentally too. You can have a mental worries, you can have problems in your head, you can be thinking a lot and wondering and planning in your head, but at the same time your mind is not kaboom, it's not gonna just burst out, because you have this in control. You have this, you're still composed. That's the word I'm trying to say. You're still composed as you are going through this. Hanging there. So like what I said, it doesn't have to be marriage couple. It could be boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend. It could be friendship. It could be business partnership. Okay, but this is between two people. Or it could be your parents. It could be siblings. Okay, so just try to apply it as it fits in your situation. And if it doesn't, then this section of the reading is not for you. So what advice, guidance, and message that you have for my Cancer regarding this, please? You have the Justice. And you have the Stars in reverse. Bottom, you have the Ace of Cups. This may be making you unhappy. For sure. I mean, who would be, right? And it's hurting you at some point. Yes. And it's not fair to you. But the universe and God is telling you that it will get its justice. That you will get there. That fairness will rule. But there is a need to be honest within yourself. Because I'm seeing the sword. You have to be honest. And that honesty, that honest feelings that you have, is going to straighten up this situation. And once you get that justice, you have to start healing yourself. You have to start forgiving yourself. If you blame yourself, you have to start forgiving the situation. Because you can't sit on that feeling. It's just gonna continue having this injustice if you don't get that. You can be finished with your problem. You might have, let's say, sort things out. But if you don't forgive yourself or others or your situation, it's just gonna continue having this imbalance. That weight is gonna stay. So after getting your fair justice, then start healing. Stay focused. Stay to your truth. Stay positive. Stay optimistic. Stay grounded. Be honest, like what I said before, be honest. Your honesty is gonna get this thing. Your honesty will get you the justice. Look for change. This is your reading, my dear Cancer. I thank you so much, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.